A gloomy sun crawled across the sky in a little ginger village that day, and the man of my youth took center stage to deliver an uncommon eulogy to the church. He told them that I was his muse, in great poise and blissfulness, like he had spent his entire lifetime mastering the art of how to say that one phrase. He said he had sculpted my pale face into a big fire ring around his heart, like a fort to run to whenever human life lost a little meaning. He exhibitantly refined a faint picture of me to something so real, with every existing ravishing verb and those to exist. He said I was a svelte lass that wore thin glass skin and luxurious bones. He told them that although I was his fort, I was also as fragile as a dear girl in a paper forest. He talked about me in sad whispered hushes and also in hearty crescendos. He said I was the deep sea behind an ocean bed of the passion his lyrics lay upon at night. He said I smelt of velvet purple roses, an exotic twist to the lyrical plantery he had planted at the back of his head. He said my eyes were an untamed sojourn that beautifully led to the soothing water spring sprouting whenever he'd put pen on paper to bleed a nonchalant blue. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, for he had sculpted me out of all melancholic forms I had not existed in before. He sculpted me out in droppy poems, less in rhythm and sulphurs, only had at Shakespeare's last opera show. See? That was all me, and my pixie dust being curated in a picture square incarnation, in lethal blasphemy that would make even Saturn blush. My entire aura hung in his art, on empty streets and crowded museums, on his digital pages, on his crumbled pieces of paper, even at this poetry show. When you arrived here today, did you see my spirit wave to you? Just by the Rary Museum signpost. Oh? Look again. You cannot miss me. I knew you were coming, and I waited for you. Do you feel a little plunge in your heart after hearing this? Yeah? That's all me poking you right at it with my left index finger. Feels like Christmas. So if you ever sit and wonder why his eyes had both an ocean of pain and a burning fire of love gently coexisting, I want you to remember that. It was all on me. His muse. Yeah.